Hello, friends. We all want our children to be mentally strong and resilient. And in order to give them these gifts, we need to make a lot of sacrifices. Parenting is not easy. So, to be able to raise mentally strong children, we need to make that sacrifice of giving them time and listening. Because to bond with our kids, they need to have valuable time with us. Time when we stay with them and do nothing except what they just want to do. So we stay with them, play with them, do creative activities, whether it's driving out, just driving around and coming back, and, so many other things that they want to do. No child on earth will, not like to have me time with their parents. We usually want to do, whether it is depending on how much time you have. Some parents are more busy, but the least should be like 20 to 30 minutes a day. Once you start creating time, this me time for your children, you are going to find out that your children will bond more with you. Now, it's very important that we make this time one on one with each and every one of our children. One of my children, who is so reserved, I realized that the most valuable conversation I've ever had with him was in one of our me times. And it has worked for me for every one of my children. So I create this time after school to, find out what they want to do and, create that time to do it with them. Now, me time, we try as much as possible to avoid commanding the children, no questions, no directions. Just be there with them, listen actively, and just spend time with them. Now, we may ask, what is active listening? Active listening is that you allow the person speak and say nothing. Before you talk to the person, try as much as possible and listen to exactly what you want to tell your child. Listen back to yourself before you can even talk. In fact, this happened to me just yesterday. One of my children came back from school and was telling me the challenges that she was having in school. And before she could even finish, I already started telling her how wonderful she was and, how God will help her, how I'm already praying for her and everything. And the next thing I heard, and I was surprised, she said, Mom, this is not what I want you to tell me, you know? And I immediately understood that all she wanted me to do was just to listen to her. And most of the times, our children just want us to listen rather than, tell them so many things that we want to tell them. So we have to form this habit of listening to our children because it gives us the opportunity to bond more with them. It also gives us the opportunity to allow our kids to pick up our values. And lastly, we are better able to prefer solution when we listen actively. So let's try as much as possible today to give our children active time and active listening. Thank you so much for being here today. Please tell me in the comment section which of these methods you have been using and let us discuss. How have they been effective to you? Bye.